तो मैंने यही पूछा कुछ वल्गैरिटी तो नहीं है ना. आई फील कि एवरीबडी हैज़ टू मूव ऑन. इट्स नॉट दैट आई हैव क्विट. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. एवरीबडी हैज़ देयर ओन स्पेस इन लाइफ. आई फील एवरीबडी हैज़ मूव्ड ऑन. जमा पूंजी हमने कमाई है वो एक बार में वहाँ पे इज्जत खत्म तो नहीं हो जाएगी हमारी. एक शो की वजह से आप जिंदगी भर यू गो थ्रू दैट पेन. What happens on television that it consumes you so much na, every day working for more than 14 to 18 hours. I've said that during Miley Jab Hum Tum, Hitler Didi, I would say that was my highest golden period. उसमें थोड़े से पैसे कम कर देती तो शायद मैं ये ले लेती ये काम. So he only called me for Swara Bhaskar's role. Which Swara did later, and I had this severe homesickness, so I had to run away from Hyderabad. हमें वो television वाली acting नहीं चाहिए. I said, what is television acting? ये आप मुझे बताइए. This taboo of TRPs now on television, it kills everything.
Hello everyone, I am Gayatri Nirmal, and my today's guest is someone who has made the lives of all the 90s kids beautiful, and she's mostly remembered as Nupur from Miley Jab Hum Tum, and here she is with us. Let's talk.
Hello Gayatri, thank you for having me here in Pinkvilla.
So, how have you been?
I have been good, busy in my professional as well as my personal life. I was quite occupied with my father's health. He was not keeping well, and then in between, I was not doing television though, but abhi I have ventured something new. I'm coming up with a big budgeted Bhojpuri film in Bhojpuri fraternity as well. So yeah, I'm doing another movie in Bhojpuri again. So yeah, that's keeping me busy.
So I've watched the trailer of the movie. It's called Rang De Basanti.
Yeah.
And you're working with Khesari Lal Yadav, who's like the biggest names.
The superstar of
Bhojpuri cinema.
Yes.
So how was it working with him?
It was, see, I would say it's a very different scenario out there because we belong from the Hindi industry.
Right.
Though it's my region, you can say. I belong from Bihar. My house is in Patna. So I'm very familiar with my language. It's my language. So initially, एक होता ना कि आप हिंदी में you are very fluent with your Hindi dialogues, but अगर आपको बोला जाए भोजपुरी में dialogues बोलो, so initially I had to face that hardship to because I'm not fluent with Bhojpuri. So work scenario वहाँ पे काफ़ी different था because there's a lot of time when we are shooting a film, and I found that they are really very professionals. Because the team that I have been associated with, the producers, they are the biggest producer of Bhojpuri industry, and they have spent a lot of money in this. They have spent almost more than 8 crores. So that's why it is supposed to be called the biggest Bhojpuri film in this industry right now. And it's been releasing on 22nd March, hopefully, if the censor board allows us to. And yeah, so it was brilliant working. I felt as if I'm working with my family and working with my region people, you know. So it was quite enthralling, nice.
So there's this perception about regional films, especially Bhojpuri movies, that the women being objectified and the kind of lyrics used for songs. So do you think that is changing over the period of time, or it's still a long way to go?
Definitely. Even I was very skeptical when I heard and when they came with the movie, because I was shooting for my show, and when they approached me and they wanted a Hindi actor who can speak Bhojpuri fluently. So they wanted somebody who will be, that because the character is a performance-oriented character that I have played. So they particularly wanted me to do that movie. And when I was approached, then I was very skeptical. I said, listen, सबसे पहला ही अगर आया तो मैंने यही पूछा कुछ वल्गैरिटी तो नहीं है ना, कुछ ऐसे गाने तो नहीं, because I'm not doing that. Because see, I feel I'm not ashamed about that I'm doing a Bhojpuri film, but I'm feeling very proud about this self that I am the only one right now that I'm bringing a change in that fraternity. Through my performance, through my work, you can say, because there are a lot, not me, there are some more Hindi actors in the movie itself, apart from Mr. Khesari Lal Yadav. तो उन्होंने भी इतना अच्छा काम किया है वहाँ पे. So when I heard the script, when they made me hear the songs, तब मुझे समझ में आया कि अच्छा ऐसे songs बनते हैं क्या? हमने तो कभी नहीं सुना, ये आते क्यों नहीं है?
Right.
So this is the irony of that film industry Bhojpuri का यही है कि there are the superstars there are basically singers.
Yes.
अब वो पहले गाने गा चुके हैं अच्छे. There are a lot of superstars like Pawan Singh, Khesari Lal, Manoj Tiwari is there, Ravi Kishan. They have done tremendous good work in Bhojpuri. अभी अब यही लोग अगर कुछ वैसे गाने लेकर आते हैं ना तो उनके एक masses हैं. Even Mr. Khesari said कि I want to bring a change. We have to bring a revolution in this Bhojpuri industry. And I feel this is the only opportunity right now because इससे ज़्यादा अब हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, दिखा भी नहीं सकते अपने masses को. So we have created this film, we have made this film, and thanks to my makers, there are even the DOPs from South. जो cinematography है हमारी फिल्म की, that is मतलब एक डिफरेंट ही मैंने देखी है, मैंने फॉलो की है भोजपुरी फिल्म्स. आर्स इज टोटली डिफरेंट एंड आई feel ki we will definitely bring a change in this industry. So that's why I have initiated.
Yes, really looking forward to that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And what about on the television, Hindi television show, we saw that you took a break in between and we don't get to see much of you. So why is that?
Because I have always followed this policy of taking a long sabbatical if I complete a show on television. I have always followed this. I take a long gap because I never wanted to expose myself on television all the time. You must have noticed that whichever character I have done on television, I think I have done 8 shows as a lead, and all the characters were totally different from each other. Okay. I never repeated any character. So I was fortunate enough, again I would say that I was very fortunate enough that I grabbed so many shows as a lead on television. So I feel that everybody has to move on. It's not that I have quit television, but given a chance, given a story, I'm still waiting for that good opportunity to come back to television. Till then, I'm venturing somewhere else, which is I feel everybody has to move on and do something new. So yeah, अभी कुछ नया अवतार लेकर आते तो देखते हैं.
Correct. So we see that the cast of Miley Jab Hum Tum, they're still very united. Like Arjun was hospitalized, Sanaya, Mohit, they all went.
Yeah,
met
I came
him.
to know that he's hospitalized. Yeah.
So we get to see very less of you with that entire group.
No, it's not like that. Everybody has their own space in life. I feel everybody has moved on. Whenever I bump into them, like Arjun, sometimes at the parties or in the gym, we greet each other very warmly. ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि हमारे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But even Jaskaran is also not in touch with us. But whenever we meet, we meet with the same warmth. You know, so it's not that कि भाई हम लोग नहीं मिले.
So have you ever thought about doing reality shows? Because generally this happens like if you have taken a sabbatical or something and want to bounce back. So you take the reality show route. That this is what people are doing these days, especially with Bigg Boss.
I knew it.
You've never thought about it?
I have. I have been approached so many times. Like initial days, it used to be something else only. The show used to be something else only. Now it has become something else only that we have to sit back and just think that whether I have to go or not. जो इतनी जमा पूंजी हमने कमाई है वो एक बार में वहाँ पे इज्जत खत्म तो नहीं हो जाएगी हमारी, which is a fact, you know, because we don't live such life outside Bigg Boss. And it's totally a virtual world, and the show's format is as such that you have to, you know, आपके झगड़े होने ही होने हैं ताकि आपकी पर्सनालिटी निकाली जाए वहाँ पे. आप वहाँ पे कंडीशंस ऐसे क्रिएट किए जाते हैं ना जहाँ पे आपकी एक्सट्रीम, मतलब आपको एक्सट्रीम तक ले जाया जाएगा कि आपकी पेशेंस लेवल देखी जाती है. सो आई फील कि इट्स जस्ट अ टेस्ट, एंड it's not that I don't want to do Bigg Boss. I've been approached so many times, but let's see. अगर कुछ ऐसा हुआ तो ज़रूर जाऊँगी और पैसे अच्छे मिले तो. So yeah, definitely. तो इज्जत का फालूदा बनाने कौन जाएगा? तो I have thought about a lot. I have got a lot of calls from Khatron Ke Khiladi as well. Yeah, but I was not keeping well. I still have a knee issue. Okay. So ये डर रहता है हमेशा because I lost my ACL in a reality show which was long back for Star Plus. तो उसकी वजह से I have this fear that एक शो की वजह से आप
Makes
जिंदगी
sense.
भर you go through that pain. So once I'm done with all this, I will definitely love to do Khatron Ke Khiladi. I would
That's an amazing
definitely.
show.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking back at your journey, Rati, if you had to talk about your high points, like the highest points in your career till now, and your lowest points in your career till now, what would they be and why?
I think each and every actor go through this phase, the highest and then lowest, and this fluctuation is there. There is never an isolation period. What I feel and what I have experienced in my life, like people say कि अब क्या काम मिलेगा, तो I feel कि मुझे तो अब ज़्यादा काम मिल रहा है, या I've become more choosy about my work right now. I'm very sorted right now. I'm just enjoying this phase. I'm doing limited work, but I'm enjoying my work, you know. What happens on television, that it consumes you so much now, every day working for more than 14 to 18 hours. It consumes you, and I have done it all on television. That's what I've said, that during Miley Jab Hum Tum, Hitler Didi, I would say that was my highest golden period. You know, that was there was a different kick when you enter. When you venture something new, like when I did Miley Jab Hum Tum, I was very popular. When I did Hitler Didi, I became again popular. So my audiences kept on changing, and they kept on adding to that audiences again and again, time and then. So I think that was my golden period, I would say, definitely, because I've thoroughly enjoyed that period. After that, yes, because of my choices, you can say, because हर कोई perfect होता नहीं है, तो कभी कभार आपको realize होता है कि अरे मुझे ये काम कर लेना चाहिए था, उसमें थोड़े से पैसे कम कर देती तो शायद मैं ये ले लेती ये काम. So ऐसा नहीं कि काम नहीं था, but according to my decision, somewhere I feel कि कभी ठीक है, वो downfall भी आया है, I have वो भी मैंने सफ़र किया है, but उस downfall से ऊपर उठना is a big thing. तो आई फील मैं अब बिल्कुल सॉर्टेड हूँ. नाउ आई नो व्हाट टू डू एंड व्हाट इज़ करेक्ट फॉर माई सेल्फ. अभी जितना टेलीविज़न किया है, अब बाहर भी मैं उतना ही टाइम देना चाहूँगी. सो आई फील मिले जब हम तुम, हिटलर दीदी वॉज माई गोल्डन पीरियड, एंड बीच में जितने भी डाउनफॉल आए, आई थैंक्स टू यूनिवर्स दैट ग्रैटिट्यूड इज स्टिल देयर इन मी. वट एवर आई ओनली बिलीव इन वन थिंग, दैट वट एवर हैपन्स हैपन्स फॉर गुड. तो आज तक जो भी हुआ है, चाहे अच्छा हुआ है बुरा हुआ है, मेरे लिए अच्छा ही हुआ है. So yeah, ये हर किसी एक्टर के लाइफ में होता है ये.
So which is that one show that you just mentioned that you कर लेना चाहिए था? Which was that show?
That was not a show, that was a film which was offered to me from Suraj Barjatia. And Mr. Suraj Barjatia, he called me personally during when we wound up from Hitler Didi. So he only called me for Swara Bhaskar's role, which Swara did later
in Prem Ratan.
In Prem Ratan, Dhan Payo. So I went for the meeting and I saw that कि 10 लोग बैठे हैं, and that was my first ever meeting where I was sitting in between and चारों तरफ लोग हैं, and all मतलब पुराने लोग उनकी जो कंपनी के हैं. Even सूरज जी was there. So I was so nervous. मैंने कि मेरी first film की meeting, वो भी सूरज जी बुला रहे हैं. It's a big name and big thing. It's a very good opportunity. I don't know what happened, and then he started narrating the whole story. Then पता नहीं कुछ पर्सनल इश्यूज थे मुझे, जहाँ पे मुझे स्टोरी में कुछ प्रॉब्लम थी और मैंने दूसरे तीसरे दिन ही ना बोल दिया. आई डोंट नो व्हाई डिड आई से नो, बट आई डोंट स्टिल रिग्रेट इट. बट आई फेल्ट कि ये आया था मेरे पास, ये चीज़ मुझे कर लेनी चाहिए. और इंसान हमेशा अपनी मिस्टेक से ही सीखता है ना. अब जब भी ऐसा कुछ होता है, सो फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आई नेवर सेड नो टू एनी वर्क. आई ऑलवेज से येस. उसके बाद देखते हैं कि क्या प्रोसीजर्स होते हैं. तब मेरा लॉट ऑफ थिंग मैटर्स, मॉनेटरी हो या क्रिएटिविटी वाइज हो या कैरेक्टर वाइज हो. तो वी डिस्कस दैट, बट आई नेवर से नो टू एनी वर्क राइट नाउ. तो
that's one learning.
हाँ, that was a big lesson that I have learned from that experience. तो in any which way, जब मैंने मूवी भी देखी तो वो सारे पोर्शंस नहीं थे जो मुझे बताया गया था. सो व्हाट आई फेल्ट कि उस टाइम लगा कि अच्छा ही किया क्या. फिर अब तक मुझे समझ में नहीं आया कि अच्छा किया कि बुरा किया. जो हो गया वो हो गया. आई मिस द चांस. इट्स ऑल राइट. So fine, it's okay. It's just a lesson.
So after that, did you try auditioning for Hindi movies or movies down south or anywhere?
No, I already did 2 movies down south before joining television.
Is it?
So, yeah, and I had this severe homesickness, so I had to run away from Hyderabad. And then I got stuck on television and I said कि नहीं ये सबसे अच्छा चीज़ है, ये मैं करूँ, ये television ही करती हूँ, ज़्यादा better है, कौन जाएगा अभी South करने के लिए. That time the South industry was not that
now
so
there's
flourished.
a sudden surge, yeah.
Exactly. Given a chance now, I would definitely run back to South again. तो वो थी उस टाइम टेलीविजन काफ़ी पीक पे था.
हाँ.
एंड मुझे शोज़ भी ऐसे मिलने लगे कि वेर आई हैड दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू परफॉर्म वेल और अपना परफॉर्मेंस दिखाने का मौका मिला. सो या ग्रेजुअली आई just got stuck to television.
But there's this preconceived notion that the casting directors have when a TV actor goes for a film audition. Have you been through any of that?
Definitely, I have been. Not for the film audition, but for the web series look test and auditions. And first of all, they never approached any television actors only. And if they do, they will come up with some very small part or small strong नहीं बोलूँगी जो throughout movie में रहे या throughout web series में रहे, लेकिन कुछ ऐसा पार्ट है जहाँ पे ये आपको मिल रहा है. सो आई सेड कि ये कितना लंबा रहेगा, तो हमें वो टेलीविज़न वाली एक्टिंग नहीं चाहिए. आई सेड व्हाट इज़ टेलीविज़न एक्टिंग, ये आप मुझे बताइए, क्योंकि मैं भी एक्टिंग कर चुकी हूँ और हर शो में मेरे परफॉर्मेंसेस अलग अलग हुए हैं. आपको कौन सी कैसी एक्टिंग चाहिए? सो दे वांटेड एंड आई अंडरस्टूड. वो उनकी भी गलती नहीं है, क्योंकि टेलीविज़न एक्टर्स कुछ ऐसे हैं जो थोड़ा ओवर एग्जैजरेट कर लेते हैं, एक्टिंग को एक्टिंग की तरह लेते हैं. एंड व्हेनेवर वी डू नेचुरल एक्टिंग, डायरेक्टर या प्रोड्यूसर्स या कोई बोलेगा नहीं इसको थोड़ा और लाउड कीजिए और थोड़ा लाउड कीजिए, वो लाउड करते करते वो एक टैग लग जाता है टेलीविज़न एक्टिंग.
लाउड एक्सप्रेशंस.
वो हाँ, इसको थोड़ा एग्जैजरेट करिए. हाँ, तो आप मैं अपनी आईज से बहुत कुछ बयान कर सकती हूँ, बट इफ़ द डायरेक्टर अलाउज मी, जहाँ पे मुझे समझ में आता है ही इज़ अ साउंड डायरेक्टर, ही वांट्स दिस, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. बट आई एम ऑलवेज, आई डोंट नो, मैं हमेशा फॉर्चुनेट रही हूँ टू गेट सच डायरेक्टर्स जिसकी ट्यूनिंग हमसे मिलती है. सो माई परफॉर्मेंस हैव नेवर बिन लुक्ड एज इन इट्स अ टेलीविजन एक्टिंग, जहाँ पे मुझे हमेशा सटली बोला गया, हमेशा नेचुरली बोला गया है. इट्स अ बून फॉर मी. सो ये चीज़ें हैं एंड मैं उनको भी बुरा नहीं बोलूँगी, बट आई फील दैट दे शुड गिव द एक्टर्स अ चांस एटलीस्ट टू व्हाट दे वांट. वो चीज़ हम एक्टिंग करके बता सकते हैं, हम खुद डिलीवर कर सकते हैं. सो दे शुड गिव दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू द टेलीविजन एक्टर्स एज वेल.
Right. And do you think with the OTT's boom, the actors are getting a chance to showcase themselves, because a lot of them have actually proved themselves by doing web series?
Definitely, because I told you that it's a different stream only altogether. As a performer, you feel so enthralled and you feel so excited that you have got this opportunity to play such characters in web series. Web series बोलते क्यों है? क्योंकि बहुत natural है एंड कोई बाउंडेशंस नहीं है, और स्पेशली कंटेंट सब्जेक्ट बिल्कुल अलग है. व्हाट वी अभी टेलीविजन में आप देखो, एक भी ऐसा टॉपिक, एक भी ऐसा शो निकाल के नहीं दिखा सकते कि विच यू कैन से दिस इज़ हट के. वो हट ही जाता है. जहाँ पे आप कुछ ऑड शो लाते हो, स्पेशली अ मैच्योर स्टोरी या वट एवर, आई कैन नॉट नेम दोज शोज़, और वो अच्छा चल रहा होता है. मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं वैसे शोज़. अगर मैं देखूँ तो देयर आर सो मेनी पाकिस्तानी शोज़ एज वेल जहाँ पे उनके रीमेक्स बने, वो शोज़ अच्छे लगते हैं. वो 3 महीने में आउट. वाई? बिकॉज वी आर नॉट गेटिंग TRPs. दिस taboo of TRPs now on television, it kills everything.
I think that kills away, that takes away
Exactly.
the intent, the original intent of making the show.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. कि and it demolishes. एक अलग सी वो होती है एक्टर्स को भी कि भाई क्यों ये TRP मतलब हम लोग खुद अपने आप पे शक करने लगते हैं. Then what do we have to do now कि TRP आए? But they don't understand that it's all about content, not the actors. It's the subject, the content, which इतने सारे there are, we say ना that too many cooks spoils the broth.
Correct.
So आजकल वही होने लगा है टेलीविजन में. आज यहाँ पे राइटर एक लिखता है ना, तो उसको पास करने के लिए 10 लोग हैं. अब उन सब के आइडियाज़ डालते वो कुछ और ही स्टोरी निकल के आ जाती है. So we have to suffer. And the TRP कम हो जाती है, उसके बाद the show goes off है.
Correct.
So that is the thing.
इसी वजह से बहुत से ऐसे TV एक्टर्स हैं जो अब फिल्म्स या OTT कर रहे हैं, वो कहते हैं कि they wouldn't like to go back to TV. So is that something that you also believe that you wouldn't want to go back to TV considering the kind of content we show, and like you said right now कि जब तक वो final product बनता है वो कुछ और ही आ जाता है,
exactly.
तो eventually actors also have to suffer because of that. So would you like to return to television if given an opportunity?
And as I said that what I am right now because of TV, I cannot deny the fact that I am called a television actor, and I take a pride of it. I mean, I am proud of it. But looking at the scenario, what we used to do before, the work scenario, everything combined together, I would again say that given an opportunity, if you want to create a revolution, let's bring it out. We all are there. You know, ऐसा नहीं, आजकल तो नए नए चेहरे आते हैं, दूसरे शो में वो दिखते भी नहीं हैं, तो ये मुझे अब ये फियर होने लगा है कि नई जनरेशंस जो आ रही हैं, हमने तो 8-9 शोज कर भी लिए, यू नो, तो वो सस्टेन करना ऑन टेलीविजन, इट्स अ बिगेस्ट फियर आई वुड से, कि ये नए जनरेशन के लिए मुझे डर लगने लगा है कि टेलीविजन का जो किक होता है ना आजकल कुछ ज़्यादा ही है, that we are doing TV. And I would say अगर आजकल के दौर पे टेलीविजन करना है then एक ही चीज़ आपको फ़ायदा देगी, that is a fixed income. You know, if you're doing a lead or whichever television show, at least you know that till 4 months or 6 months my cash will be rolling. तो इतना ये पैसा आ जाएगा. ये एक एडवांटेज है टेलीविजन करने का अभी, और मैं बिल्कुल नहीं कह रही हूँ कि मैं नहीं करूँगी. गिवन अ चांस वी शुड क्रिएट सच कंटेंट जहाँ पे हम लोग वापस आए और एक रेवोल्यूशन लाए और एक नयापन लाए, न्यूनेस, सम न्यूनेस टू टेलीविजन, या बिकॉज टेलीविजन कभी बंद होने वाला नहीं है,
वो तो नहीं होगा,
कभी नहीं होने वाला. सो लेट्स bring out some good content, then I will be there, definitely.
Absolutely. And other than the film, what else is there in store for you? What are your next projects?
See, I don't sail on 2 boats together because I complete one thing and then think about others. So I'm just waiting for the release at least, and then I would see, and I want to sit back and just see what offers am I getting. And then I have to decide that अब मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. So meanwhile, I'm busy with this release, and the other movies also, it's almost done.
Okay.
So I have to complete another schedule. So let's see what I get in between.
Really looking forward to your
Thank
work,
you so much.
Rati.
Thank you.
you so much for talking to us.
Thank you. It was
wish
a pleasure.
you all the very best.
Thank you so much. Pleasure was mine. Hi, this is Rati Pandey, and you are watching me on Pinkvilla.